Hello everybody, I'm back. If you can't hear me that great, I'm sorry. I have my AC on and I just can't be really hot. It bothers me because once a spirit interacts with me, you know, I'm either really hot or really cold. And today I'm just both, and it's like confusing my body a little bit. One second I'm cold, the next I'm hot, and it's not from natural causes. So I'm going to be starting Jennifer's spirit session. I've gotten a lot of things on the paper that have been validated already, so that's a plus. It's a really good thing. I'm going to start asking her questions and hoping she's talking away. It says frail. Oh, and what was the thing she just said as I was coming on here? Oh yes, the word dress. Like, I don't know if she means dressing clothes or like a dress you wear. So I'm just gonna write that down. Oh, she's gonna be another Savannah. Talk. She's gonna talk and talk. And that's the best way to be, because she is, before I started any of the other stuff, I asked her to please help me as best as she could and be as loud and vocal as she has to be, to help so we can find her, because that matters. And when they can do that, it really does make a difference. And I can't even tell you how sweet this girl is, this woman. Okay, Jennifer, you may call me Jen. Well, thank you. I'm really having a hard time connecting with her whole name. I just feel like I'm supposed to call her something small, shorter. So I'm gonna start asking you questions, darling, okay? I know if you just try your best. I have no expectations of you. All I want you to do is try, and hopefully we can get you some justice, okay? I'm gonna try really hard to listen to you and to get things down. I'm not going to say certain things on here so we don't end up, the body doesn't end up getting moved. We don't want that. We want her found as quickly as possible. Now, what does that mean? You just told me, to me, this would be an address. Can you tell me what this place is that you just said? So we're correct. I am speaking to Jennifer Farber Delos. Excuse me. Okay, darling, there's so much stuff. I don't even know where to begin yet. Money. Okay. What does money mean? What does that mean to you in this case? What does that reference to into your disappearance case? Okay. Does it have a specific meaning to it, honey? Is it to where... Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm just feeling a little bit dazed and tired. It's just, usually I'm done with the session by now, so, okay. All facts. Okay, so I understand that, honey, because that's actually going in order. So it's almost like she's giving me direction. Follow the money. I've been taken. Recall the facts. As she's repeating these three in a 1, 2, 3. Facts. Exam. Now the location. Is it the place that you just told me here? Okay. You are absolutely welcome to that water that I brought you in that little plate of food, honey, if you're hungry or you're thirsty. I know you can't actually eat it with your mouth, but the energy from it, you can feed off of it, and it will help give you some energy. You're absolutely welcome to that. I gave that to you, sweetie. Okay, we're gonna get back to this, okay? You tell me when you're ready. It's just taken again. The same place again. Okay. I will validate this place. I have a team that will help me find you, okay? And when I tell you they're very good at what they do. You're gonna find these places that you speak of, okay? So if you can be very vocal for me and be very honest and out loud and just make sure anything like a trick question that you don't understand, you just tell me, slow down please, okay? Because I do have a habit of trying to ask two different questions in one question, okay? So that's the TV. You said recall of facts. Can you tell me what that means? I don't know what this word means. I don't even know if I heard it correctly, but I'm just going to say it. I heard a word like, it almost sounds like the word, like a geyser, or I don't even know what that word means. I have no idea what that means. I'm going to go over these words that you told me, okay? We can go as slow as you want. We can take it in increments. We can take breaks. We can do this spirit session as many times as you need to. We don't have to answer all these questions tonight because I know how tired you are. I can feel your energy just you're very tired. So we'll work slow at this, okay? What does clean or cream mean? Cleaned up. Cleaned up. Cleaned up. Seen. Okay. Well, she says not that great. Okay, sweetie. You said time, facing, receive. Can you reference what that means? Time is coming. It's like a warning. Time is coming. It's like you're going to face the heat one way or another. What does the word canvas mean? Canvas, you said so many times. It's like two. You said canvas or Candace. Which one is it? Canvas. Okay. You showed me a ring, a beautiful ring, a very beautiful ring. Now I can only see the gleaming lights off it. What is it again? I could have swore she said wedding ring. Very pretty, pretty, pretty ring. You said bean or lean? Now, what does bean or lean mean? Sounds like she says kid or kidding. Like, almost like, because she kept showing me herself very, very almost like frail in weight and very tiny. And she kept saying this word bean, like tiny as a bean. Does that mean that? No, but she said target, easy. You're speaking of yourself, weren't you, sweetie? Yes. What did you mean blame you? You said blame me, like in a question mark. What do you mean he blamed you for everything? Blamed me for disappearance. How did he blame you for that? What do you... Kid. I wonder if she's referencing her kids. She said kid twice now. Team effort. What does team effort mean? She says the word lost. What did you mean by team effort? And then you said lost. What does that mean, honey? You said two or more. Two or more. Fingerprints. So that's telling me then that tells me that they're gonna find more than just one set of fingerprints. There's going to be multiple, two at least, two or more. You said the word discover. Does that mean that they're going to find you, sweetie? Are we going to find you? Yes. Okay. Evidence, together, gold. Any of these words, do they reference to you or to something about you? So we're clear, I'm speaking to Jennifer, correct? Okay. Nobody else can step into this reading whatsoever. I hear a yes and a no, so that tells me there's two of you here. There's only can be one that's speaking right now. I can only take one at a time. Jennifer is the one that I'm reading right now, and I absolutely will help you too. You just have to give me time, okay? Oh, okay. Together. She's together with somebody. Who are you with, Jennifer? Who are you with? It's like she's telling me a male, but it's almost like she's saying father. I don't know how accurate that is right now. Like a father or maybe like a grandfather. Usually when they say mother, I take it as grandmother or mother, or father as grandfather or father. So she's saying she's with a male. What does the color gold mean to you, honey? Do you mean a money safe? Do you mean like a money safe? Like you put money in and lock it? Or do you mean like gold that you would wear on your body, like a gold ring or a gold necklace? Gold chain. So that tells me her disappearance was about money in some shape or form. That could be something she's missing, or they'll find her with, or just find with the evidence. Or it could be the male that's with her is speaking of the gold chain, but she is speaking at this current time. Honey, I want you to take a second and I want you to just sit and relax and drink some of that water and eat some of that food. I need you as strong as possible. Even if you can only take a bite, honey, I need to be able to hear you clearly. She speaks of a lakefront. I don't know what that means yet. Okay, honey. I get into some more of a tough question for you. When I started working your case, you had showed me like a hand gesture, like boom, boom with a gun. How are you, sweetie? How did they take your life? Did they? Okay, what weapon did they use to take your life, sweetie? Gun. Boom, boom. Symbolization of a gun. It's either that or it could mean symbolize being hit in the head really hard and it just sounded really loud to her. It's another suggestion. So until I work with her regularly, I have to, like I did with Savannah, I worked with her a lot. And Savannah was very active, and so is she. She's very active. Okay, sweetie. Showmanship. Alright. Now, this is where it's going to get a little hard for me, okay? And I know it's going to be hard for you too. But we need to talk about what you showed me. What is the accuracy in what you showed me? You showed me you laying on something what looked to me to be a blue tarp. Tarp. What do you mean, mechanical? Are you wrapped in a blue tarp, or did they just put you in a blue tarp? Okay. So we're clear. Can you answer that one more time for me, just so I can get the answer that you just said? When you were in my vision, you showed me your hand twitching. I know that's hard to talk about for you, but I need to know something. Were you still alive, sweetheart, when they did that to you? She says breath. Like she was taking her last breaths and they covered her up as she was doing so. So that verifies to me that she was still alive. You said find body or found body. Which one is it? Will you be found or has your body been found? Is this past tense or is it coming? So it's another validation that she is going to be found. Okay, thank you, babe. You are just amazing. You know that? I have to give you credit. You are just such an angel. She showed me a necklace she wears. I don't know if it's a cross or it's some form of having to do with the church. I don't know, but to me, because I see her as such a holy energy, I don't know if it's just I see her as such, so I see that type of resemblance to her spirit. Okay, darling. Do you want to take a minute, take a break, or did you want to keep going? All right, sweetie. You said blaze or blade. What does that mean? Can you tell me what that means? What did you just show me, honey? I don't understand what that meant. Can you kind of like verify what you just tried to show me? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit tired, honey, but I really wanted to get your case done, and I felt so bad walking past my desk chair every day, knowing I had to get to it. I was just dreading hearing the suffering that you went through, honey. It's just, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's actually trying to mother me. She's trying to tell me it's okay. Like, take it easy. She's trying to tell me, take it easy. It's okay. All right, sweetie. Okay. What does blade or blaze mean to you? She's coughing. Don't know what that was. You showed me what looked to be somebody cutting tree limbs down, almost like to cover where you are, like to cover up your spot. Is that where you were trying to show me? Blaze. It's either blaze or blade. I put those two together just so there's one or the other. Excuse me. You said shoot. Now, did you mean as in they shot you with a gun, or shoot you with maybe a drug, a needle? Would you like me to skip that question? Maybe it has a different meaning, and I'm different meaning. Okay. Evidence placed elsewhere. Do you know where they placed your evidence, honey? She says car ride. the evidence they took on a car ride, as in they moved, so you're telling me they moved your stuff? Yes. Do you know where they put that, honey? Are you familiar with where they put it? Or maybe a name of a place or something that surrounds it? Maybe a description of something? Okay, so as I've stated, nobody else can come into this reading. Now, if this pertains to her, then that'll be fine. But, because I just heard the word Molly, but it came from this side. And I don't know if that means a drug or a person's name that I've already done a case on a while back. So we're going to leave it as is. We'll write it down. Do you know, honey, do you know where you're buried? Because you said buried like 4 times, at least 3 to 4 times. Can you repeat that? Jennifer, I'm having such a hard time hearing you. I know you're tired, honey. But if you could focus on it for me just a little bit. Very low voice, sweetheart. Do you know where you're buried? You can give me a direction, a name of something, describe where you are. Okay, let's try this. What does the place look like where you are, Jennifer? What is that name? Is that a place, a street? Okay, we'll just go to the next one, okay? You said mail, car wash, evidence. Okay. What does that mean to you, honey? You washed away evidence. Okay. Do you mean on the outside or the inside? Outside, car ride. Okay. You said the word Barbados. And what does that mean to you? I have a few more questions, honey. If you can't answer them tonight, that's fine. We'll do it again if you'd like. You're so tired. baby. Okay, sweetie. If you can answer more questions, can you just give me a yes or a no? If you're tired and you want to go back, you absolutely go back. We can do this as many times as we need to. I'm in a rush to find you, but if you're tired, we have to be able to concentrate on one another's energy. And if you're tired and you're not answering me back, honey, that just tells me that you need to rest. So rest, yes, give me a break. 1 second. Okay, I'll give you a second. We could take a break. You tell me when you're ready, okay? Why didn't he listen? Why didn't he listen? Okay, sweetie. If you're ready, it's just a yes or a no. No rush. The only one I would like to have talk right now is just Jennifer. I know that she's tired. She's answering questions, but she's so tired and weak. She says weak. She's so tired and weak. She's having trouble keeping up with the questioning. Lasts long. She's telling me the session is more or less too long for her. Okay. Can I just ask you one more question, honey? This question is the most important question. Next to the where are you, okay? Who is the one, or who are the teamwork, who is the couple that hurt you? Can you tell me that? Shows me a man playing with kids. Who is this man, honey? Father. Okay. Now, is he the man that hurt you, or is it somebody else? Says the word paid. Are you saying he paid someone to hurt you, or are you saying he is getting paid? He in money, he paid. What did you say? Hid body. She's speaking of a female. Hid body. Who's the female that hid your body? Can you tell me her name? I will only state the initials on here. I will not give out full names, okay? Why do you want me to keep quiet? Keep quiet, stay within. I ask you some more questions, sweetie? Small ones, okay. Thank you for being patient with me. Okay, sweetie. You said the word. You said the words security measures taken. What does that mean? Cover is, I'm gonna say the word I heard, but I don't. This is somebody who's with her now because she's getting too drained to talk now. So now either I have to stop the session or let this man talk for her. Drained session. I drained her energy. She must be so tired. Can you answer just a couple more questions for me? I want to go home. If we can work together, honey, if we can work together, I will make sure that you get home. The team that I'm going to be working with, we will make sure you get home. Okay? But I need you to help me, okay? Because I can do this job, but I can't do it without you. You are the big player in this. I need you to help me so I can tell your story. This is a camera. People are listening and watching your story. Do you have a message for people so they know that you're here? What's one thing that you could say to them to let them know that you're here? I ask every single spirit this so they can try to validate this. What can I tell the public so they know that you're here with me, dear? She's showing me she's showing me like her knees down. Her legs are very, very skinny, but she's showing me her feet. She's wearing a specific kind of sandal. Why are you showing me that, honey? I'm going to give her a few more minutes and see what else she has to say. If not, I have to shut it down for now because she's very weak. She's very tired. It's okay that you're tired, okay? What do you mean? Oh yeah? She says he will find you. Is that a warning, or is that like something he would threaten you with? She's telling me he's very, very good on his word. She's showing me her hands clapping. Do you want to tell me anything else at all about that day, that night, anything whatsoever that will help you, sweetie? She's telling me this place again. Perfect. Anything else? What is that? Is that a ladder that you're showing me? What is that picture you just showed me? It's coming so fast, honey, and it's not staying for long. Wooden, wooden, wooden. Wooden what, honey? Shelter. What about, can you tell me about Barbados? You told me Barbados today. She says class or glass. Did you say hammer earlier, or was it something else? Okay, sweetie, I have a difficult question for you. This is gonna be really tough, okay? Was it a man that took your life or a woman? Sorry, you can put your head down. She's putting her head down. She showed me a picture of just her putting her head down, laying on her arm. Can you answer that, sweetie, for me while you're laying your head down like that? It's fine. Can you tell me if the man or the woman hurt you? Both. Both. She says both. She's showing me keys. Almost looks like a... Is that a truck or a car you're trying to show me, honey? It's like she says car, but I see truck. So I'm just gonna use what I, and the color looks black. Shoe print. She must go. Well, we can do another one, okay? Whenever you're ready, you just don't come knocking, but just say the key words for you was it's time, okay? That'll be your key phrase to me that I know that you want to continue, okay? It's time to continue when you want to do it again, okay? So this way I know it's you. Okay, you can go back. She's showing me her walking off, but it looks to be a wooded area. It looks like you can see the grass, and I see trees all around. It's like in a pattern. Alright, so this has to mean something really big because this was said 3 times, so I need to ask. Okay, so being that you're going back, we'll talk again. You just tell me it's time to continue when you want to talk to me again, okay? We'll do another as many as you need. It doesn't have to be big increments. I know, sweetheart. It's okay. She showed me herself going back. She's very tired spirit. She's very weak in nature, like her soul and her energy. And I think in life, her body was the same characteristics she had. She was a beautiful heart, a beautiful soul, and she smiled. But she was very tired all the time. As in a sense of maybe from all the crap she went through, it just tired her soul. Just I want to come back. Do you mean now or do you mean another time? All right. Well, I'll see you soon, okay? We'll do this again. We'll try not to do it so late so you don't feel so... I've heard this before, you know. She said, no time. There's no time here. Shows me she has no shoes on her feet. I'm wondering if when she showed me her kneecaps down, what does it have to do with her shoes? They weren't dress shoes. They were just what looked to be like a pretty summer sandal of some sort. I'm not sure what that means. She left. Very tired. She's very energetically wise. She can't stay long periods. She's very weak. She's very, her energy is just very low. Very calm, but very low. Well, she's definitely gone. The things that she has told me are actually quite a few things, and I'm gonna leave some stuff out because it's important too. That's how, you know, learning from cases, you can't give out every single detail because it really won't help you in the end. I'm gonna read some of the things off that she had stated. She said, Jennifer knew was coming. Honest. Frail. Dress. Now dress, I don't know if a dress you wear or get dressed. The word case, so her case. I don't know if that means still active or she says her name. I'm skipping this one right here because this is an area that she set and I need to know where it is. She says evening. And she says the word yes. I always try to validate that I'm speaking with spirit when they show me, you know, you just always have to validate that part. She says money, case taken, recall facts. She stressed those very few things together. So this makes me wonder what exactly is she referring to, and I have to find that out yet. Excuse me. She says exam, canvas, put me in blue tarp, showmanship, like he was showing off, like look what I could do and get away with it. Keep going, coffin, car ride. She says the word Molly. Now, I don't know if that was her because it came from this side. And that can just be somebody that's connected to her or just not at all. So I kept referring, nobody can step into the reading. Because people would just pop in. Evidence. He washed away evidence. Outside in car ride. She says the word kid twice. The word, now I could have swore I heard wedding ring. I could be wrong in that part. Her voice is very, very, very low and timid. I don't know if she meant kidding or kid. Time is coming. Now, I don't know what geyser means, but that means something. Cleaned up, she says. Cleaned up, seen. She asked me, he blamed her for her disappearance, which makes no sense. Lost. Fingerprint. The word lake. About, together, and father. Safe. Gold and chain. She keeps showing me the gun sign, so it makes me wonder if they shot her. She says mechanical, whatever that means. Why didn't he listen? The word last long. Shows me a man playing with kids. Father. Paid. He hid body. Keep quiet. Stay within. She says cover his ass, which I'm saying ass. Drained. She says this place again. Woods. Climb. Ladder. Wooden. Wooden came up a few times, so I'm not sure what that's meaning yet. She says shelter. Class or glass. Keys. But it says car, but I see a truck, a black truck. I could be wrong. Shoe print and frail. Now, it took a lot for her to give me this page and a half. It was very, even when I did the cold readings, she would get to a certain point and stop. She'd get to probably like the 8th, 9th word and just stop talking. She's very frail in nature. She really, really, really is. Her energy is very, very, very heavy and tired. Sadly, she had to go because she can't hold on to her energy too long being gone. So that's what I'm going to have to work with. I'm going to have to see what some of the stuff means and what this place is. I'm going to be having my team check it out and talk to her family about it as well. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to get off here. I'm going to try to get some of the stuff validated and see what it could be and if this place that she says 3 times is an actual place. Because what she says can be a symbol of a place. It can be just something. I just hope that our next session we can get her to talk more because she's very, very, very weak, and it's awful because she's so tired. Okay, so I'll be back to do another one. To me, this wasn't, she did a wonderful job for what she could do. I need to get more.